Hey everybody, Manik MoMo here from Jackass Unicorn. That's Jack 455 Unicorn. Get it right. Now, something has been irking me lately, and that is how everybody wins. Everybody wins, everyone gets a trophy, everyone feels happy, yay! Sure, in some cases this works. It's nice for things like Special Olympics, like little kids who are in pre-K or kindergarten, that's all fine and dandy, when they don't have to face the realities of life yet, they just need it in general, like the Special Olympics, like these people need something. So yeah, everyone wins, it's cool. But when it's just kids of average intelligence, of, everyday kids, it literally annoys the fuck out of me. Okay? Everyone gets a trophy. No, bitch. If my kid's football team is way the fuck up here, high five and Jesus, high five Jesus. Yeah. Okay, if my kid's football team is way the fuck up here, and your kid's football team is way down here, and this little abysmal black hole, not even the floor, not even down there, no, there's a black hole in the floor that your kid's team has fallen into. Okay? If your kid walks onto the field jiggling like some big gelatinous mass, or you have to roll his ass onto the field, okay? That kid is, and if he's not winning, he loses, he doesn't get a trophy. Life sucks. Okay? Well, they showed up and they tried so hard. Yeah, I can show up to work every day, and I can try to do a good job. But if I don't do a good job, well, I'm not going to get anything. I'm going to get it. Thanks for coming in today, Mike. Thanks for coming on into work. You certainly tried hard. We're going to make you a manager. No, that won't ever fucking happen. Okay? Teach your kids now. It's not going to fucking happen. Okay? They lost. They're losers. It sucks. And yes, before anyone goes, would you say this if it was your kid on the losing team? Yes, I fucking would. You're a loser. You lost. Get over it. Try harder next year. Try harder next game. Try harder next round. Okay? You're a boxer. My kid gets into boxing. Cool. Awesome. Fuck yeah. Your opponent kicked your ass this round, buddy? Well, you know what? Get out there and try harder. Punch him a little bit harder. Punch a little bit faster. Block this shit. Get your hands up. You play football? Oh, you lost this game. You're down this quarter. You're down this quarter. Well, you know what? Look at that score. Look at that score. You can come back. Get your ass out there. Try harder. And fucking score. You don't want to be a loser? Score. You don't want to be a loser? Punch the guy in the face, knock him out, you win, ding ding. And that brings me to another fucking thing. I am sick and tired of fucking people always, the victims, think about the victims. No, okay? Do not raise your kids to be fucking victims, and I'm sure I've covered this in post after video after video after video after video. Is your kid getting bullied? Is he getting beaten up by a bigger kid at school? Well, that sucks.
Yes, our child has.
Yes, our kid has gotten beaten up by the bigger kid at school. You know what I told my kid when he came home? Punch the kid in the face. Don't stand for it. Don't let him get away with it. Don't come home and tell me that the big kid in school was mean to you. Because, quite frankly, it doesn't matter what I say. I can go to the principal, and I can say something to the principal. The principal will say something to that kid's parents. That kid's parents will say something to that kid, who will then be mad that he got punished. Go to my kid, who ratted him out and beat him up twice as hard. No. Put your kid in some mixed martial arts classes. Put him in some type of self-defense class. Hi everyone, look, it's Popcorn. He's back for this video. And I haven't come up with a name for this one. Poopy the Unicorn. That's Poopy the Unicorn, everybody.
Give a better name down in the comments, folks.
Yeah, if you got a better name, comment it, please, because Poopy the Unicorn, it just sucks, okay? Maybe we can call him Twinkle Shit or something. He's got sparkly poop. Yep, sparkly poop, Twinkle Shit. Anyways, that one just might stick, Twinkle Shit. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yes. Don't let your kid be a freaking victim. Stop throwing popcorn at popcorn, okay? It's not cool.
I'm being a bully to Popcorn.
Popcorn literally cannot defend himself. Literally. Popcorn is a stuffed animal. Does that make you feel good about yourself?
Are you going to be the bully that bullies the bully? Figure that one out.
Look, I was bullied as a kid.
And I'm sure your bullies had bullies.
That wasn't my problem. That didn't mean they had to come to school and bully me. Hold on, I got popcorn stuck in my tooth. There you go. Kids are mean. People are mean. Okay? But you can't go running around all the time trying to expect people to show your kid mercy and pity just because it's not nice. Yeah, it's not fucking nice, but guess what? The world ain't fucking nice. There's mean-ass people out there. The kid might as well get used to it while it's in a controlled environment like school, where the worst thing they can get is shoved into a locker. Maybe not the worst thing they can get is shoved into a locker, but still. Okay? Out there, and someday, they ain't gonna have mommy and daddy to run to and cry, the mean guy at work was mean to me, the customer was mean to me, I don't want to work there no more, I need a safe place at work. No, bitch, you gotta do your fucking job. That's what your boss is gonna tell you. No, do your job. And guess what? It's gonna suck. It's gonna hurt your feelings.
Hey, they don't do that all the time. Remember, I had my back looked out when I was getting sexually harassed.
But that was by another coworker, not by a customer.
I've been harassed by customers.
Okay, well that's that's besides the point though. I'm not talking I'm talking about like the workers who run away crying when a customer is aggravated and says something mean. Guess what? If you're working in customer service, it's gonna fucking happen. I have worked in customer service for 7+ years now.
You hate every single moment of it.
I hate every motherfucking moment of it. But you know what? I don't go crawling up, curling into a little safe place, sucking my thumb and cuddling with my blankie and waiting for it to stop. Because it won't fucking stop. Okay? Man up. Woman up. Respond to your bullies. Retaliate. Violence only understands violence. It's the sucky truth, but it is. Like I said, I was bullied. Kid tried hitting me with a fucking textbook in school. I got up and I broke my hand over the kid's fucking head. Guess who never picked on me again? That fucking kid.
I thought you stabbed him with a pencil.
No. That was fucking short shit who'd stabbed me with a pencil and I stomped his ass out. And you know what fucking happened? Short shit never stabbed me with a pencil again. Him and I are friends still today. We were friends before this, but I just taught him, don't stab me with a fucking pencil. My point is, if you don't like what someone is doing, defend yourself. Because this crybaby bullshit of my feelings are hurt. Congratulations. Your feelings are going to get hurt in the real world too. So get over it. Okay? You're not going to win at everything. You got to show up and bust your ass if you want a promotion. So show up and bust your ass to win a trophy. Okay? When someone picks on you, kick their fucking ass. Okay? Don't just let them do it. Retaliate. Respond. Say something back. Let them know it's not okay. You are not that fucking person. Get over yourself to think that you crying about being bullied and having your feelings hurt is going to get you everything you want handed to you, because it's not.
You're not being totally fair, though.
Maybe in some cases I'm not being totally fair.
Because what if the kid is getting bullied at home by their parents? And they can't stand up to their own parents if they're young.
There is plenty of fucking shit to stand up to your own parents. Bullshit, if I could get the cops called on me because I disciplined my kids, I can get the cops, some kids can get the cops called on, all they gotta do is go to their school counselors if it's really that fucking bad. Tell them they don't want to go home, they're afraid to go home.
Yeah, but some kids are intimidated by their own parents.
Their parents are around. These kids need to balls up and do something.
Yeah, but if they're young and they don't know and then they get bullied at school, well, they're so used to it at home and they never do anything. They're not going to know to balls up, as you like to say.
Well, then they can watch my video and learn.
You are totally not appropriate for young children.
I'm totally not fucking appropriate for young children.
But he's a fantastic father, ladies and gentlemen.
I love my kids. I tell my kids to balls up. Okay?
But those are your children.
Y'all met Terror Bear. She was in a video a little while ago. She came home one day and told me that one of her classmates was being mean to her. And I looked her dead in the face and I said, deal with it. That's life. Kids are going to be mean. I'm sorry that happened, but kids are going to be mean. Here's what you can do. If it's really that bad, go to your teacher. Tell your teacher. If your teacher doesn't do anything, go to the principal. If still nothing has made any progress, well, then if you got to take the matters into your own hands, take the matters into your own hands and whoop the kid's ass. Okay?
We will stand by our children if they do that, though.
Exactly. I will too. Our son has done that. Okay? With his uncle, cousin, whatever you want, whatever he is.
Uncle.
They're the same age. It's his uncle, though.
They're 5 months apart.
Same age, whatever. But my point is,
his uncle hit him in the balls, and he did nothing.
Punching him in the nuts, was picking on him, was messing with him, spitting on him, just fucking with him at every turn. And my kid was the bigger kid. Not the bigger kid physically. Okay, his uncle's fucking 110 pounds. Fuck! More than that? Whatever. He's more than that. My kid's like 90...
Sorry, Mama.
My kid's like 90 pounds soaking wet with a brick in each pocket. I'm sorry. I told my kid, your uncle keeps fucking with you, punch him in the face. And that's what my kid did. Maybe not in the correct situation, but he did. And since then, I have heard nothing about his uncle fucking with him. His uncle has left him alone since then.
No, his uncle now goes to his own father.
Oh, right, yeah. His uncle now runs to his daddy like a little bitch.
Mom watches these.
I know. Your kid runs to his dad like a little bitch.
I'm sorry, Mom.
I'm sorry. It's the truth. I told my kid to deal with his problems. Your kid runs to daddy so he can deal with them. Point being, teach your kids to defend themselves. Okay? I teach my kids simple self-defense. I'm no martial artist by no means. But I know simple ways that a person can defend themselves if a situation calls for it. So I teach my kids that.
Why are you eating a chocolate bar in front of you?
My Terror Bear, my little Terror Bear, who was on the show with me a few weeks ago, okay, I taught her how to apply an arm bar. Okay, a cross arm bar. And man, when she actually manages to get it on, it fucking hurts. Because she's done it to me. Okay, I thought she fucking hyperextended my elbow. Alright, and she was like 6 when she did it. Okay? So my kids know what the fuck they're doing. My kids can defend themselves. I've taught them this. I've taught my son how to stand up for himself. I've taught him where to hit somebody bigger than him in order to disable them, in order to stop them. Not
And
hurt
to get
them,
away.
but to get away. To remove himself from the situation. The same thing I've taught my daughter. How to disable a person, how to bring them down and make it easier for her to remove herself from the dangerous situation.
And you will teach it to the other children.
And I'll teach it to my other 2 daughters, and I'll teach it to my other son when they are old enough. One day these kids will know. I mean, my middle daughter, my little one, my 3-year-old, I mean, this kid is a fucking scrapper. I ain't worried shit about her.
We're surprised Popcorn survived.
And Popcorn is actually her unicorn. She named it Popcorn. That's why his name is Popcorn. Her name, his name, whatever. I'm not assuming gender, but Popcorn wears a tutu, okay? But you know what? That's not for me to judge. Do your thing, Popcorn.
But the 3-year-old?
But she's a scrapper already, okay? She watches WWE with me on a regular. And this girl knows the wrestler. She knows the moves. And she ain't afraid to fucking use no moves.
I am totally against it, viewers. I don't agree to it, but I was outvoted.
My children will know how to defend themselves. And that's what all children should know. Because running to mommy and daddy and tattletaling is not always the best course of action. Sure, sometimes you can tell another kid's parents that, hey, your kid's being a dick to my kid. And maybe those parents, they're decent parents. They'll give their kid a swift ass whooping, tell him never do it again, and that kid will have learned his lesson. Or maybe those kids are just sugarcoating little pussy bitches who don't believe in disciplining their children or don't know how to properly discipline their children and will be like, we'll talk with him.
It's 2018. Everybody is very
Everyone's so
touchy on child discipline.
Everyone's so touchy-feely about disciplining their kids. Your kid needs a swift ass whooping, sometimes give it to him. Okay? So what made America great in the first place was kids who knew what it was like to get an ass whooping.
And cops don't do shit.
They're useless. They are fucking useless.
No.
And this is a...
No. Have you ever told them what the cops have said to you when we got caught on?
I don't even fucking remember.
Remember when there was apparently a domestic disturbance? When we
I had
disciplined our
about
child?
4 or 5 cop cars show up in front of my house because I was disciplining my kid. They didn't like it. They were screaming and freaking out. I didn't leave no marks on my kid. I gave them a spanking.
And put him in the corner.
And put them in the corner. And my kids just decided that they were going to scream bloody murder. The cops show up at my house. About 4 or 5 cop cars pull up in front of my house. I hear them knocking on the door. I go downstairs. There's cops standing at the door. I'm like, good afternoon, officers. How can I help you? Oh, we got a call about a domestic disturbance. Someone was abusing some children up here. And I says, no, sir. I was disciplining my kids. I gave them a spanking and put them in the corner. Well, may we come up and see the children? Why, yes, sir, you may. And I show them 2 children standing in corners. No, one of them was in the bathroom.
Brushing their teeth.
One child in the corner. Right there, officer. There's my oldest son. He's in the corner. He got his butt spanked. That was all. The call that may have been about. My daughter, she's in the bathroom right now, just using the restroom. She got a spanking. She didn't like it. She decided she was going to have a freak out over it. I put her in the corner just the same. Oh, we just need to see the children, sir. No problem. Take a look. Go see them. An officer comes through my house. He knocks on the bathroom door. He sees my daughter standing there brushing her teeth. No harm to her. She's just standing there brushing her teeth. He comes back through the house. Now, while he's checking out my daughter in the bathroom, another cop is coming up my stairs. Now, I live in an upstairs apartment. So, another cop's coming up the stairs. And I have 2 officers already standing at my front door. And the officer coming up the stairs asks the officer standing at the door, hey, what's going on here? And one of the cops turns and goes, just a good dad disciplining his kids. That was exactly what he said. Just a good dad disciplining his kids. You know, officer? Okay. Now, as the officer went to check on my daughter in the restroom, was walking back through my house to leave, he says, I wish we had more parents like you guys. Because if we did, we wouldn't be dealing with half the shit we're dealing with out on these streets. Not a problem, officer. Thanks for stopping by. Y'all have a great day and stay safe out there. Thank you. And you too, sir. The officers leave. They drive off. They do their report. Whatever they gotta fucking do, they leave. And I turn to my kids and I says, y'all just remember that. Y'all ever think about calling the cops on me or some shit? They're on my side. But they're still fucking useless, alright? The cops are fucking useless, alright? I'm not even going to get into it because it's a really personal story. I don't even want to fucking deal with it. So I'm going to end it here. That's my story. Teach your kids to defend themselves. Teach them that there's winners and losers. That's okay. Not crazy, just really real. Manik, MoMo, out.